Hey ladies, Sharon here. Well, you know this video is going to be about strobing. It's the new makeup buzzword. It's highlighting without creating any depth. Now, before I start, I want to explain to you exactly what this new big miracle, new thing here we've got going in the makeup world right now, because it's all the rave. Everybody's doing it, blah, blah, blah. First of all, I don't go in for a lot of trends myself in makeup. I do what's comfortable for me. I do what I think looks good on me, and so be it. But I want to show you exactly what strobing is, and if you're interested in using it or not. The one thing about strobing is you're doing a lot of highlighting, is all you're doing to create depth, but you're not using the regular contouring. So this is going to be real different. I mean, it took us forever to learn how to contour, right? And now they're saying, oh, this is the new makeup thing in the world now. We're going to strobe. Everybody's going to shine like a moonbeam. Well, that can be good and that can be bad for mature women too. Because with the contouring, we were able to slim down the jawline, work on the hanging jowls a little bit, shade around our eyes and around our face. But there's no contouring involved with strobing. It's all highlighting. So the key to this technique is to make sure that everything is highlighted that would be close, to the sun. In other words, if the sun is shining on your face, what do you highlight? Well, you highlight the top of your cheekbones, which we're going to talk about in just a minute, the bridge of your nose, the tip of your nose, right above your eyebrows, a little in between, on your forehead, in between your brows, because the sun hits you there, and on your chin. So, and then you just put blush on. Well, so what I have done, I have put on my base makeup. I put on some eye makeup. I have not contoured at all. I put on a tad of blush. I feel like I look washed out because I'm used to the whole ball of wax, right, girlfriends? But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different highlighters for the different skin types, skin colors, and hair colors. The first one I want to do is I demonstrate this. I want to use the MAC Strobe Cream. Okay, it's a Hydrant New Strobe Cream. And what you do, I want to demonstrate this. I'm going to put a little on the back of my hand, like yay. I'm sure I'm not going to use all of that. I'm going to dip in my finger ever so lightly. Now, strobing is a light technique, okay? And so I'm going to put a little up in here between my brows. Okay, I'm going to tap all this in. And I'm going to run a little bit down my nose, the bridge of my nose on down. Now, this MAC product is a little bit lighter. It's not real super heavy. And I'm going to run some on the tip of my nose. We want to shine like a moonbeam, girls. Okay, then you want to take a little, and you only want to go on your brow bone, going across. So I'm dabbing a few little drops here. Now, we got to be really careful with this, us older gals, because you know what? This stuff's going to bring out all the wrinkles we have if we're not careful. Okay, and so I'm going to dab a little more on the other one. And I'm dabbing it, not rubbing it, I guess. It probably doesn't really matter, but I like to dab everything, especially if I'm going across, the top of my cheekbone because it's close to my eyes. Okay, now we're going to take just a tad, and we're going to go right above your brows here, too. Remember, less is more, so now let's not go buck wild, girls, when you do this, okay? A little bit here, across this brow. And definitely on the chin. Now I want to use just a little bit more because I want to do just a tad on the brow bone, okay? So we're going to take just a little bit, and I'm going to kind of tap on the brow bone a little bit there. And a little bit more on this one. Now this particular product, the MAC Strobe Hydrant, is good for any hair color, any skin color, all this. Now, I want to put just a little bit more on my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to put some in the center of my lip because I can. Okay. And here we go, girls. Alright? This is how we've done it. It's supposed to create a younger, dewier effect in the skin. Now this product is a little lighter. It's not too bad. We might be able to get away with this. Whether I would stop contouring or not, jury's out on that one, girlfriends, okay? But as you can see, shine like a moonbeam. And that's kind of what we don't want sometimes. Now I want to show you a couple of other products that you can use for this particular regimen here we're working on. There is a product also by MAC and it's called Hush. This is what Hush looks like. It is a pink kind of shimmery product, if you can see it. See if the light gets it good. Now Hush was used on the runway years ago for highlighters. Now, I'm going to rub my finger in it like this, and I'm going to tap it up on the top cheekbone right here. And the reason I like this pretty well, it's a cream, is because it's subtle. You see what I mean? It's a little more subtle. Although I'm trying to make it a little heavier so the camera will pick up on it. But I think you're getting the idea there. Alright? And if I put that on my nose, see, kind of gives a more subtle look. I do like the Hush. That's also a cream. Now, a lot of you are going to say, well, Sharon, we really like to work with powders more. Hey, I agree. Okay, I'm all for that. Also, we can talk about Naked. Urban Decay Naked has out the Illuminated powder, which I've told you guys about. And it looks like this. Now, they also had the iridescent white. Let me tell you why I don't think we mature women should try the iridescent white. It's going to bounce off and show more lines around our eyes and around our lips. If we go more of the Hush pink type, or even this lightweight MAC is okay. But if we go to a real white shimmery powder, everything in the dog is going to show. So I wanted to show you a little bit with this. So I'm going to take a brush in there, tap it because we don't want too much. And I'm going to go across this cheekbone with this. Now can you see the subtle difference here? That's a little more subtle. And doesn't look so like, grab me, you know? See what I mean? It looks a little richer, is what I'm feeling. You know? Y'all tell me if you agree with me or not. Of course, I am putting product upon product here. But see what I mean? It's not as shocking and out there. Now, I know these younger girls, they're going to look fabulous with all this, and I think that's all great. I think it's really funny that strobing is such a huge thing right now. I mean, it's a new makeup buzz because we've been highlighting the whole time. They're just telling us, don't contour anymore, okay? Just highlight, because if we highlight there, and let's say we use these strobing creams or powders, and I'm going to make another line here, okay, as well as the one here. That's supposed to, just your blush is supposed to create that imaginary line where we would be contouring. Now what do you think, ladies? Do you see it? And also it says just by doing your nose here, you don't have to shade each side of your nose because this shadow is already created since this is already highlighted. Whatever, right? To each his own. This is my personal opinion. I think if you're young, I think strobing could be great. You could just shine. I think dewiness is a good thing, but would I stop my contouring? Never happen. The reason is, let's take me. I have a little round face, okay? I'm going to have to contour to get some depth. I get it about the highlighting, but I'm not seeing the depth like we would get if we contoured. I think that this has got to be an individual decision, you know, for each individual. There you go. But I will tell you this, though. You can fix your face in half the time. I will say that. Contouring takes a lot more time because you're going up here with it. You're going down the sides. You're creating a jawline. You're doing your jowls. You're under your chin. I mean, you don't have any of that to do. And now, I guess maybe for the summer you might enjoy this. Okay? It's lighter. You get kind of a dewy look. Do I look dewy, ladies? Younger? Huh? I don't know. But I will tell you this, I think for the summer, if you want half the time, half the makeup, go for it. I think it's going to have to be, like I said, and I'm going to tell you again, an individual preference. I personally don't want to walk around looking like a human disco ball going, okay? I think that would look really fake, really phony. They know older ladies are not going to come out just all dewy and shiny. I do think that if we use possibly a more luminous foundation and just a little bit of the MAC Strobe cream, I think that would create a really beautiful, dewy, young look. And it would take years off our life. But for all time, all the time, never happened for Sharon, okay? So those are my thinking, my ideas, my opinions on strobing. I think it's a glam little look. I get it. I totally get it. But for the mature woman, I'm not so sure about that. Maybe just a little glow here and there, but we already do that anyway, right? So I think it's up to you girls. You know, you want to be a disco ball, you want to be a sunbabe, it's up to you. But those are the products. Try them. You'll really like them. And thanks so much. Be sure and leave in the comments down here what you think about strobing. If you're getting into it, if you like all of that, or what. I mean, I'd like to get your opinion on that. And for all of you gals that really like this video, give me a thumbs up on this. Leave your comments. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I like to get to know each and every one of you. We have so many fantastic subbies out there, I'll tell you, and we're learning from you subbies. Don't get me wrong, we are. We're all learning from each other. It's just great. So keep in touch and let me know. And I hope you stay sassy, classy, and confident. Don't forget your comments. See you in the next video.